Coach Jim Larrañaga here. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach, then go into questions.
You know, my observation of tonight's game is simply this. When you play an opponent, you try to recognize the things they're trying to do. And in our preparation, we saw, number one, extremely well coached, extremely well disciplined, very organized, and with a very specific style of offense and defense. Their offense was patient and looking to ball screen and then draw two guys and then hit a three or hit a post-up man. Right? They were not interested in running up and down with us. They didn't want to score 80. They wanted to beat us like 60-55. And I thought their players and their coaches did a great job of having a game plan and executing that game plan. And I give our players credit because that's not like our practices. Our practices are up and down a lot more. But with that team, they play the pack defense, which we've explained to our players how challenging that is and how you have to hit threes. So not only did we not make enough threes when we were, I think, very open, they were going under our ball screens, but also we missed free throws. So when we had some golden opportunities in the first half to score the ball, we missed. We missed a layup, missed an open three, we missed a free throw. That gives them the ball back and a stop, which then puts the pressure on us. But in the second half, we did a much better job. And we only had 28 at halftime. We had, 67 for the game. So that's almost 40, 39. It's almost 40, right? 39 is almost 40. So much better offensive performance in the second half. And you can give credit to all the players. There's not just one guy. Obviously, Norshad rebounded the ball extremely well. Zay scored the ball. Nigel made some key shots and free throws down the stretch. So
Questions?
that's all I have to say.
Overall, can you talk about Norchad for his first game?
I think he was nervous.
Yeah,
He is a little anxious. You know, I think he calmed down in the second half.
yeah.
He made his free throws in the second half. He rebounded and scored. But, you know, I appreciate that. That means he was very excited about his first game at Miami.
How promising is it what you saw? And also, he didn't get his first foul till way late in the game. I know you were worried about him fouling. He didn't foul till way late in the game.
He must have told his teammates it's their turn to foul. Because we had a bunch of other guys. Jordan Miller, you know, he got fouls. Wooga got fouls.
How promising is it, though, the way he looked out there?
Norshad?
Yeah.
Oh, but he's a terrific player, a terrific young man. He's going to play hard and well a lot of times.
What do you think of Nigel? I mean, he knocked down 16 points in, first game, first regular season game, adjusting to playing point guard for you guys. How do you think he did?
Yeah, really well. And late in the game, we went to him. You know, our team has been built around those guards like Cam McGusty, Charlie Moore, and Isaiah. And Isaiah, you know, really delivered. And I think as the game wore on, Nigel felt more and more comfortable and confident. We ran a play for him to shoot the three. Forget what we were ahead. It either put us up 9 or maybe double figures. And then he got fouled and he made his free throws. So he's very good.
Coach, how important was that 10-0 run to start the second half? And Isaiah?
Yeah, that our energy level coming out is really focused on the defense. And we had several key stops that led to baskets.
What did you tell them at halftime?
I told them we played good. We just have to calm down a little bit. I told Norshad he needed to have more fun.
And he came right out right at the beginning there. He had the 2 free throws, and then he had a layup right after that.
Yeah.
It seemed like he really settled in at that point.
Yeah, I saw the same place.
Coach, what type of spark plug did Bensley Joseph bring off the bench?
You know, he's a huge key because his defensive intensity raises the level of intensity by the others because he can guard the ball really, really well. And he made a nice, was it in the first half he hit a 3? He hit his first shot, I think, when he came in. So I think he had a very good game.
And I also want to ask about what you thought of your team's defensive rotations in that first game.
I think we have a lot of work to do because we play against teams as good as Lafayette is. We play against teams that have a considerably more size and talent. So we've got still a lot of work to do at the defensive end.
How special was it for Harlan to get in tonight? I think he scored his first
Yeah.
points, played his first game in almost a year.
Yeah, exactly. I'm happy because when we first started our conditioning 2 years ago, he finished first in everything. This year he finished last. And you've been off for a year. Takes a long time to recover from that. And he's in the process. And I thought today he came in, he hit a 3. Played some good defense and
Couple more for Coach L.
Coach Lafayette coming back, 43-14 in the second half. You guys going on a big run. What do you think was the difference in that stretch where you guys separated at the end?
I thought 2 things happened. We were getting stops, so our defense was good, and then on offense, quite honestly, we were searching, because a lot of the stuff we do, they didn't even guard, they just packed it in and said, go ahead and shoot. And we weren't shooting quite well enough to really extend their defense until just a few minutes left in the game. That Nigel hit a 3. I thought Isaiah Wong's assist to Nigel for the layup that he made was critical, because there were very few fast break opportunities for us.
Was
I
the
wanna
ball
ask
movement
about
the
the
way
fans.
you wanted it?
The students, can you talk about, that was more students than usual.
Oh my God, excuse me, oh my gosh. When I walked out on the floor, I was so excited to see that many students and the band and the environment was just terrific. I hope they're all, I'm inviting them all to come back Friday.
Coach,
1,505 students, by the way.
1505?
Was the ball movement the way you wanted in the first half? You said the threes were not going in. Was the ball movement the way you wanted?
Well, here's the thing about ball movement. They were letting us pass the ball around, and they were giving us the shot. So if you have if you're a good shooter and you get an open shot, you're thinking to yourself, I'm shooting that. It's when the defense comes out and takes that shot away, like we were doing, that's when you get those drives like you saw them do against us. And it's all about the packed defense. They were just packed in and daring us to shoot.
Last question from Cal.
Coach, 10 missed free throws tonight. Does that come as a surprise to you?
Yeah. We do a free throw ladder every day. Norshad, I don't know his exact number off the top of my head, but he's shooting like 84% in the drill. All right? The other guys are shooting at least 84. We got guys shooting in the 90s. So missing free throws, as I said, excitement, the nervous energy you feel, it changes your muscles, right? Where you're not as smooth in your delivery. But you saw in the second half, he calmed down and made them.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Back with